Hello, everyone, and welcome to Petite to Queen's Claim Your Career Crown podcast. I'm your host, Lynn, and today I'm joined by our very special guest, Brandon Barnum. Yes, Brandon, and today we're going to be talking about how genuine passion and alliances generates valuable referrals. I'm going to tell you a little bit about Brandon, and I have had the honor and pleasure of getting to know Brandon very well over the last 9 months. He is often referred to as the King of Referrals, and it is so true. And he is the #1 best-selling author of Raving Referrals. He is an award-winning serial entrepreneur, speaker, trainer, and workshop leader. Brandon serves as the CEO of HOA.com, the #1 referral network for home service professionals, and as chairman of the board of the Champions Institute. Brandon is highly sought after as an expert in referrals, marketing, sales, joint ventures, business development, and business growth strategies. While a single dad in 1997, Brandon was an early technology innovator featuring real estate property listings from realtors whom he partnered with and promoted. After learning the art and science of referrals, he increased his annual income tenfold from $20,000 to $200,000 in just 18 months. Brandon has since closed over $500 million in transactions by referral and has founded multiple local and online referral platforms and networks connecting more than 5 million members in 195 countries. And I have to say, Brandon, you are the ultimate connector. Thank you so much for joining me. Welcome to the show.
Oh, thank you, Lynn. It's my pleasure. Happy to be here.
And I want everyone to know, if you're joining us for that very first time, don't take another moment. Go ahead and subscribe to Claim Your Career Crown wherever you get your podcasts. And while you're there, if you love what we're doing and you love the show, please leave us that 5-star review. We would very much appreciate it. All right. So Brandon, I really want to get to know more about why, because I've never asked you this. What inspired you to get started building HOA.com?
Yeah, it's a great question, Lynn. So we had started this company right after we had sold Refer.com, which is the referral network you mentioned with 5 million members. And so the reality is I started out by really coaching and mentoring a local entrepreneur that was helping professionals build their referral networks. And as with 12 years in the mortgage business for myself, as we started talking about his members and where they were facing challenges, it became clear there's a huge gap when it comes to homeowners, and there's really no network that's exclusive to professionals who serve homeowners. So that was the key, is we want to connect homeowners to professionals they can trust. We didn't start out as HOA.com. We started out as the homeowneralliance.com. And that domain was so long, we couldn't fit it on the side of a bus. And so, honestly, my partner and I were sitting there one day and I said, what would the ultimate domain be? Like, if we could wave our magic wand and have any domain on the planet, what would it be? Well, you see what it is. And fortunately, we were able to acquire control of that about 2 years ago. So now we're on a mission to help homeowners connect with professionals they can trust. And part of that mission, too, is to help those professionals build their relationships and build their business through strategic alliances.
Yeah, and I really want you to expand a little bit more about HOA, because it is really an incredible site for anybody who hasn't gone to HOA.com yet. I'd love you to give us some background on how it works and how the professionals, the certified pros that are on the site, are how you guys select them, how you vet them, so that the homeowners have real trust and confidence when they go there to select someone.
Absolutely. Yeah. So most of our people are nominated, right? People nominate pros that they know, like, and trust, that they've worked with before, they've hired for their jobs, and they have positive experiences. But we do background checks on everybody that comes in. We look to make sure that people are 4- and 5-star rated professionals. So we look at their ratings and reviews on Yelp, on Google My Business, because we want to make sure that we have quality professionals. And that way we've already done the pre-screening, and we have a 3 strikes you're out rule, right? So if there's ever any complaint against a pro, If it's a serious enough offense,
Yeah.
it's, you're
Yeah.
out immediately, but that's not typically what we see. Typically somebody says, oh, they showed up late or there was an issue there. So the first time we have a conversation, it's basically a warning. Second time is probation, and third time, 3 strikes, you're out. So that's how the system works on the back end.
Yeah, that's really amazing. So, and now let's talk about how HOA.com really gets into the process of building community, because that is such a unique, once again, a unique feature of your entire solution and the alliances that help business owners.
Yeah, absolutely. So first of all, we're champions for homeowners, right? There's 355,000 HOAs or homeowner associations in the US, and over half of all home owning Americans live in an HOA, right? So it's a massive part of our nation, and quite frankly of our communities. And so what we do is really focus those pros on a community by community basis, and then help the professionals create their referral partnerships. This is something I learned back when I was in the mortgage business. Is I would get a lot of my business from other pros who are already serving my perfect prospects every day. Now, for me in the mortgage business, number one was realtors. Number two is financial advisors. Got a lot of business from insurance agents, accountants, attorneys, and then all of the home service pros, the painters, the plumbers, the HVAC pros. And so over the last 25 years, as I've been starting to help others and really teach this training and curriculum, what I found is that most people are out there like the Lone Ranger or a lone wolf. They're all by themselves, right? And they feel this burden of building their business by themselves. And when they partner and create what we call as trusted teams of professionals that are out there serving homeowners every day, now they're exchanging referrals, they're giving each other's business, and they're even co-marketing with each other so that everyone's winning more business together.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, well, I can tell you from my experience in sales, of course, referrals are the most valuable piece of sales lead that you will ever get, because those people are already warmed up. They've been referred by someone that they trust, and that's extended to you. That ethos comes to you. So you already have some of the like, know, and trust factor built in, and they're ready to move forward in a far more rapid manner. So it's a faster sale, and you're able to move into that, building the relationship so much faster. But I want to get into this some more about how HOA.com really helps with the strategic alliances and how those do correlate to the referrals for their business.
Absolutely. Great question, Lynn. And I want to start with some of those stats about referrals, because you're absolutely right. Referrals work, right? And we know this, but if you've never looked at the data around it, number one, people say they're 400% more likely to trust a recommendation or buy from you when you're referred. So you can literally 4x your conversion rate just by working with referrals only. And in the B2B world, 84% of business to business sales start with a referral. So if you're not being out there and building your referral business, you're missing the boat. Now, how do you create strategic alliances? Well, that's part of what we teach. And quite frankly, what I outline in the book, Raving Referrals, is that referral partnership process. What we do at HOA.com is we help people. We actually give out a referral partner blueprint. And not only is it a guide to teach you what to do and say, but there's a one sheet where you can sit down and you can meet with a prospective partner, and you can look at all the 21 top ways to co-market each other, right? So that you're integrating messaging and communication to your audience about your partners, and they're doing the same with you. So when a new pro comes on HOA.com, the first thing we do is what we call network activation. We start by looking at who are the people that you receive the most referrals from. How do we elevate that? How do we escalate and accelerate the number of referrals that you're receiving from the people that have already shown that they're willing to send you business, right? So that's number one. Number two, who are you referring business to that maybe you haven't received referrals back from? We want to help you formalize those referral partnerships so that people that you're giving business to are committed to giving business back to you. And if they're not, that's okay. You may still refer them business, or You may choose to find another professional in that industry that's willing to reciprocate and really build a strong partnership. And then the third way is the professionals that you know, like, and trust that are already serving homeowners or business owners, depending on who your perfect prospect is, right? So what we find is most people have 10, 20, 50 people that they know, like, and trust, that they've known for 5, 10, 20 years,
Yeah.
but they've never gone to them and said, hey, I'd like to do more business with you. Let's create a referral partnership. So we have a whole process that we give them. We give them the scripts and tips and tell them exactly what to say and what to do. And then most importantly, we give them that referral partner blueprint where they can go and sit with somebody and check the box and go, you know what? I'd be happy to give you a testimonial on your website or write a review for you. Some of these things are an easy yes to get your referral partners to do, and they help you attract more clients over time.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. The reviews and testimonials always help. And also doing that reciprocally as well. And I love this. It's so brilliant. I want to ask you that question that I think is in everyone's mind. What can you do? What could I do? What could our listeners do right now or tomorrow or next week, but to build their own referral network?
Yeah. So number one, make a list of the people that you're looking to partner with. Okay. Take a look at your industry and think about who is out there serving your perfect prospect every day. If you serve homeowners like we do at HOA.com, then what we do is we give people a short list of 24 different categories, and then we give them a longer list of 100 different industries that are out there serving homeowners every day. And what happens there is that a lot of people are like, oh, I never thought about Fred. I've known Fred for 10 years now, and Fred would be a great partner. So number one is create the list, identify who it is that you're looking to approach. And then number two, you got to approach them strategically. Okay. What does that look like? We teach a referral partner script that's basically goes like this, Lynn. Hey, Joe, so good to Lynn, so good to talk to you again. The reason I'm calling is I'm building a trusted team of professionals that I'm going to be referring my clients to and building my business with. And I thought about you because I know we both serve homeowners or business owners, whatever the case may be. And so I'd love to connect with you and explore building a referral partnership with you and doing more business and building our business together. Would that be something you're interested in? Most people say yes. And most people have never gotten that call or that inquiry. And so they're like, of course, absolutely. I'd be happy to.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's number one, make your list. Number two, approach people strategically, right? Come with a give and always be thinking about how you can help the other people that you're wanting to build partnerships with, and give first and give
Yeah.
often. That's
Yeah.
what it comes down to.
Yeah. Yeah. I love that. And Joe Lynn here is all in. Oh, Brandon, thank you so much for sharing how genuine passion and alliances generates valuable referrals. I know that our listeners are just blown away and they're going to want to know more about you and where they can find out more about you or connect with you.
Yeah, well, so you can always go to my LinkedIn. You'll find me at Brandon Barnum, CEO of HOA.com. Obviously at HOA.com. If you serve homeowners and you want to learn more about how you can be part of our network, go to HOA.com/grow, as in grow your business, and you'll find out info on all our plans and how you can get involved and engaged. And then you can also take a look at ravingreferrals.com and find information about our book, our course, and our expert faculty, of which you're part of, Lynn.
Yeah. Well, and I have to tell you, everyone, if you haven't picked up Brandon's book, Raving Referrals, you need to do that. It's a fantastic read, and we're going to make sure that we include that link down below so it's a click away, along with all of Brandon's additional links. And Brandon, thank you again. This has been such an informative discussion, and thank you to everyone who tuned in. And if you have ideas that you'd like to share, you can leave us a comment down below. We really do love hearing your thoughts. And if you would like to suggest a topic for discussion or you have a specific question, you can email us at jointheconversation@petitetoqueen.com. And of course, To stay current on all of our insightful advice, our breakthrough advantages, and wonderful podcasts like the one today with Brandon, you can sign up for our weekly Wisdoms newsletter at petitetoqueen.com. I want to thank everyone again who tuned in. And Brandon, thank you so much. This has been such an amazing, so much information. Wow.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Thanks, Lynn, for the opportunity. And thanks everyone for watching.